Yo, so a couple videos ago we reviewed the Paw No Mi after one of my viewers lent me his account to play on. Well, the same guy, 2K, slid me a Yami Yami No Mi to review for this video. He's gonna be making very similar content to me, considering that he gets all the fruits that I get but double, so he can give me some. So if you enjoy my videos, be sure to go visit his channel. The link will be at the top of the description, and there will be a card in the corner of the video that goes directly to his channel. Also, before we start, 94% of you guys are not subscribed, and we're approaching that big 1K mark. So if you guys enjoy these videos, do me a favor and sub with post notifications on. I'm gonna try to do a legendary fruit giveaway, maybe like 10 of them when I hit 1K on this channel, and then also 100 on my Twitch. And if you want to see us getting these clips that I use in the video live, be sure to drop by my Twitch. The link is in the description. But anyway, let's get straight into the video. So as usual, we're gonna be rating Yami's strength, utility, rarity, and tradability, starting off with strength. Now, I had a chance to use Yami at a level 160 character, so it wasn't the best that it could possibly get, but it was definitely still really good. The first thing I can note about Yami is its really good combo potential. All of its moves seem like they are supposed to line up one by one, which is really good for its kit. All the moves in the kit are pretty notable, but I think the one I want to single out is Dark Liberation, and then also your Black Star. So Dark Liberation is a move that I initially thought was like an AoE, and it would hit from the center of your character, but that was the complete opposite. It's actually a move that builds up energy around you, and you take a bunch of particles and launch them at people from afar. It's very similar. If you guys watched the Mochi video when I did the chestnut, it's like that. I also noticed that you can do some insane combos with the Z, R, and the E move. So basically, you'll start your combo off with Black Vortex to pull them towards you. Then you can easily pull out a sword style, maybe to hit once or twice. And from there, you can either Cruel Burst or Black Hole. Either one is really good. The Black Hole is a really good move because it's very similar to Zushi's Dominance, which if you know in PvP is also an insane move. It does completely stun, and I believe that it block breaks, which is even better. And the Cruel Burst also does a block break, so if you want to use that simply to end the combo or to finish, that's a good one. Considering I was 160, I couldn't even get all the damage that I wanted to do, but it was still a really good fruit to experience, so I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10. Moving on to utility, the first thing to note is that Yami is a special Logia, which means you will receive a Logia bar that enables you to phase through non-hockey physical attacks. It also has its own form of flight. It's not the fastest, but it is decent. It's the Abyssal form, which is your T move. You take half the damage you would normally take while you're in this form, and it's basically just a better version of maybe a Mira flight. Overall, pretty decent move to have though. Apparently your ultimate move, Black Star, can counter Mira and Goro's Spirit Bomb type moves, which is the Entei and then the Thunder Greeting. This is because Black Star pulls people towards it, so it actually would work in a ton of situations. Black Star also block breaks, which is pretty good for if you want to farm some dungeons. As far as farming ships and sea beasts, you could very well use Dark Liberation just to launch things at the ships or at the sea beasts, considering that it has a pretty good amount of range. The only issue is that it does take a ton of stamina to run this fruit because of how many moves that you can hold down. So if you are running Yami, I recommend that you have a high amount of stamina, or at least a high amount of stamina regen, just to support how much it takes. This fruit is definitely more of a PvP fruit than it is a utility fruit compared to something like maybe a Tori, which is a complete utility fruit. So I'm gonna give its utility a 7 out of 10. Moving on to rarity, I can definitely see Yami being a legendary. It belongs there 100%. I actually thought it was gonna be a mythical because it's a special Logia, but I guess it's not. And obviously it wouldn't be a rare or a common because it outclasses those entirely, so the legendary placement is a 10 out of 10. And finally is tradability. As of right now, because the fruit just came out, the tradability is extremely high. However, the value of fruits is going down even further now because people are able to get a ton of fruits if you play the Battle Royale game mode. Winning Battle Royale with a team guarantees you a rare chest, which also has a chance to give you a legendary fruit, and if you're the #1 player on your team, you actually get a legendary chest, which guarantees a legendary fruit 100%. You also have chances at getting mythicals out of those legendary chests, which is even more crazy. So obviously because of that, the value of the fruits might go down, but the tradability actually increases because now people are going to have more, so you're going to have more fruits circulating the community. Because of that, I'm going to give Yami's tradability a 9, especially since it just came out. There's just no way you're not going to get a trade off if you have one of these. You can look in the Discord, there's a ton of people trying to get it off their hands, or at least trying to acquire it so they can use it themselves. So if you have it right now, it's a really good time to trade it. So after adding up all the values, it comes up to an 8.75 out of 10. The only thing holding this fruit back really is the stamina usage, because it truly does take a ton of stamina to maintain this fruit. However, PvP wise, it is still extremely good, and I do recommend using it. I wouldn't replace it for anything like Magu, simply because I think Magu is a lot better than what it is, but it's still really good. If you guys agree, or maybe if you disagree, be sure to drop a comment and let me know why. Also, don't forget my guy 2K is in the description who lent me this fruit, and also my Twitch is in the description if you want to see us getting these clips live. And drop a sub. We're almost at that 1K mark, that huge 1K mark. There's gonna be a big milestone, and I'm gonna be doing a giveaway for it. But yeah, that's all for today, and I hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.